This is a tutorial for completing the Deploy and Defend game mode in quests. Deploy and Defend is not only a quest for new players to complete, it is good for completing PvE unit kill quests and unit challenges and getting the PvE victories for the same. It is a tower defense game mode inside of Conqueror's Blade. In it, you get to pick one unit for yourself. Then each of the two waves, you get randomly assigned units you could place at different positions. You can reset the selection a limited number of times until you get the better units for the mode. In the second wave, these units get better. When starting the first wave, there are two spawns for the AI. They have Fenrir that come after the serfs in the tab left, and then the rest come through the main gate. If you keep the serfs alive, you get a free RD piece that you can use during the match, but you do not get to keep this unit or this artillery afterwards. So I'll show you the fastest way to go through this game mode. In the first wave, you will want to select the Iron Cap Spearman as the unit you get to control. These are very tanky and act only as as the only infantry unit you will use yourself. Everything else will either be ranged or specialty. This is a tower defense, so the reason we want to be using a lot of range in this is because your infantry units will not move, so you'll be fighting the whole blob one by one, while if you use the ranged units in this mode, everything will be hitting it all at once. And the Iron Cap Spearman will be able to tank everything itself as long as these units are supporting it. So for the selections, for the first wave, the most viable units are going to be the Fire Archers, Longbows, and Raton Marksmen. Although the most important unit to bring is the Zycalian Militia, which are going to be placed above the shields, which I'll show you when I run through this. In the second wave, the AI only comes to the front. They're going to be stronger with AI supporting heroes. You could use the artillery to help you with this, but the Shinjis, Tercios, Imperial Archers are going to take them out for you. You can largely AFK this mode as long as you have the Siphonarii behind the shields in the second wave. So the most important units in this are going to be the Imperial Archers, Tercios, and Shinjis, and then definitely the Siphonarii you need to have an easier time. The best one out of those three ranged units would be the Imperial Archers if you got the option. So I'm going to go ahead and run through this one time and I'll show you how to do each stage. So at the beginning of this, you're going to want to select these Iron Cap Spearmen. At the start, they're going to have the Fenrir going through this top side here and attacking the serfs are going to be here. This is where you're going to put your Iron Cap Spearmen in this area here. And then the other set are going to be coming through the front. So Killing Militia can go up on this wall, and then you can put archers behind both the shield units here and the shield units over here. And I'll show you that right now. So immediately off the start, you want to get your Iron Cap Spearmen, put them right here in front of where these archers would be. Now the best options would be the Raton Marksmen, the Longbows, and the Fire Archers, but I didn't get any of those, and I'm not going to waste time picking a different one. So I'm putting the Arbalest behind there, just a ranged unit to help them out. Then as a Killian Militia, this is the most important one to get. If you don't get it, you gotta reset. Use this change available units to find them. Put them right here and it'll support those shields and make sure that they don't die. And behind this unit, you can put any of the ranged units behind it. And this way, you just sit on the left side of the shield to hold your block up so that these guys can't run around, and you can just AFK here for the rest of the match. Well, for the rest of the first wave. These typically take around 5.5 minutes to complete if you do them in a speed run method I'm showing you right now. At the final part of this first wave, there's going to be halberd sergeants that come in. You're going to need to bring your shields over from that other side when they show up to be able to kill them off. Otherwise, they'll get through this front set of shield units and it's going to make it take longer for you. So you can see the halberd sergeants just spawned in. They're gonna killing the last set of wolves of Fenrir, and you start bringing your shield unit up. And you see like as soon as you're through, the shields are here to take care of it. The archers will be able to finish off the wolves of Fenrir. The first wave is typically a little bit harder part. Okay. Now, during the second wave, you want to have these shields hugging this left side here, making sure that these units can't run past the side of yours. And then you're gonna change your units. Imperial archers first get set up on this back wall here, and then you move them slowly forward as you fill up the back wall. You can put the Shinjis up here, and the Tercios up here too. Any of the muskets go in these first sets, and the Imperial archers go on the back set. Now I have a bunch of resets, so I'm going to try to get Imperial archers because they're just a better option for this. So I got Sifranarii. These are the most important for this. You replace these archers you put here with the Sifos, and now this is just a free game. I can replace the other units just because, but you don't really need anything else. This artillery you got from defending the serfs on the side here is free for you to use. You can't take it outside of the match, so if you just want to fuck around with it, it's there. And you just AFK the rest of the time. That's it. Each run through this gives you around 500 to 600 PvE unit kills, and that's roughly half of what you need for your unit quests. So I could show you how it's progressed it after this.